Hi there, and welcome to the Cyber Hut TV. My name is Simon Moffat, founder and analyst at the Cyber Hut. And in this vendor introduction series, I get to interview lots of the exciting founders in the identity security space. I'm absolutely privileged and honoured this time to have Art from Britive with me. Art, welcome. How are we doing?
Hello, Simon. Doing great. Great to connect with you today.
Well, thanks for taking some time out from your busy schedule. And for those who have not seen these series before, the idea is I get to ask three very important questions to our founders to understand more about how they are solving some of the key problems in the identity security space. And the first question, which we start off with, essentially is what is the problem which you guys are looking to solve? Over to you, Art.
Of course, Britive is a privileged access management platform, and we're solving privileged access management across the modern enterprise tech landscape, which today invariably includes public cloud infrastructure, applications, data, private cloud, containerized environments, Kubernetes, as well as on-prem data centers, servers, databases, and so on. And we do that for both human and non-human identities, workloads, service identities, and so on. So you could say Britive is truly a PAM, Privileged Access Management Anywhere platform.
That's a bold and ambitious set of problems you're looking to solve. Then, I guess that rolls into a second question: Why is this suddenly becoming a problem now? Is it legacy technologies that are struggling to solve these use cases, or is it a change in demand? Why is this suddenly becoming more important today?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great question, Simon. So, as you and I both know, privileged access management is not a new problem. It's been around for a couple of decades at least. And what's happened over the past decade, I would say, I'll name two big factors and drivers and contributing to some major changes. Public cloud adoption. And I would add to that also AI adoption today, or more of the recent trend, but also the developer-driven processes, workflows, and tooling. And as a result, a lot of what we had from the security architecture standpoint prior to these major changes is no longer sufficient to protect the key assets, the key enterprise assets like data and infrastructure and applications. And that's why we're seeing concepts like identity as the perimeter or zero trust security become so much more important and relevant today. And what that means for identity and access management products, like PAM products, for example, that have been in the market, they have to become not only just an IAM operational technology, but also a robust security perimeter, security technology. And this is where we think that the current products in the market are not really capable or not built to solve the problems of today. And privileged access, if you take a closer look at that, it's no longer just about database or server admins. It's now about infrastructure operators, platform engineering, DevOps, as well as cloud data, data scientists, Snowflake users, or major SaaS platforms like Salesforce, Office 365, and so on. All these are new and radically different type of requirements and use cases that now we have to solve. And truly for a PAM, modern PAM technology to be able to solve these problems, we have to also address the security threat landscape that comes with the more modern infrastructure and technology landscape.
It's like the migration to the cloud and that perfect storm of the adversarial activity is just creating a need for new technology, isn't it? Everybody's saying, oh, we'll use SaaS or platform as a service or whatever it could be, but that does require a fundamentally different approach to PAM and all of the associated use cases that is needed to make that work. And I guess that sort of drives us to our sort of last question is why are you guys the best to try and solve some of this? What are your sort of secret sauce and unique selling points?
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess the first thing I would say is it's myself and my co-founders have spent 20 plus years in the space, and we saw this the evolution of identity and access management from its early stages, and that's the expertise we brought to Britive and to the product that we're building. But I'd say our tech is fairly unique. The way we've designed and built this technology, it's very different from traditional IAM and PAM solutions, in that it has this fundamental concept of just-in-time ephemeral privilege provisioning. Everything privileged should be sort of ephemeral and short-lived, and that's the core of our technology, and it's a patented technology. We also have since we've been in business for several years now, the product has been tested and proven to work in very complex, large environments, including Fortune 100 organizations. And the way we partner with our customers, especially with these large organizations, is to constantly sort of build and align on their requirements, not only for today, but also for future. So that really helps us stay ahead of the market and be aligned very closely with where these organizations are going and how their technologies and their environments are maturing. I would say those are the main unique differentiators of Britive.
I love that. I love the fact that it's that forward-thinking aspect as well. I think many organizations, that they want to go on that journey of technological change. Their technological requirements will adapt and alter, clearly, as will the adversarial activity in there as well. And that aspect of just in time, I think, is vitally important, because that it reduces the sort of blast radius of the attacker's potential by just removing access that is not needed, removing that standing permissions, and really sort of pinpointing on what is needed when, which I think is hugely important. I think this is a really interesting space. I think the aspect of cloud, which many organizations are adopting and moving towards, it does introduce different requirements, and it sounds like yourselves are really top experience in understanding what those requirements are and how to deliver that for today, and I think for the next couple of years as well. So Art, thank you for taking some time out of your busy day. I totally appreciate how busy you are and trying to change the world of cloud PAM. So thank you for taking a little bit out of your day to join me today on the Cyberhut TV. Thank you to our viewers on this episode. This is part of our vendor introduction series. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you later. Thank you.
Thank you, Simon.